Hi there, it's another tarot sesh. I'm the Cannastrologer. Welcome to my channel. My name is Abby, and this sesh is for Libra. We are doing what's in store for 2024. So this spread is a little bit different than my typical tarot spreads. It's mostly oracle. There's a little bit of tarot involved, but this is what's in store for 2024. So it's like an overall for the entire year of 2024. Now, I do have a 2024 projections video where I break it down month by month, and you get from Moonology all the way here. It's like 6 cards. You get 6 cards every single month, January through December, and that's only $150. If you're interested in that, I have those open till the end of January, and you can contact me, reach out to me. In the description below this video, I've got all of my contact information. So, for this one though, I've also added the Celestial Bodies Oracle. And this is just, like I said, going to be an overview for the entire year. So let's get into it, Libra. This is the 3rd time I've tried doing your reading. My computer, for some reason, keeps on glitching out. So I'm going to just try to speed up here and get it over with. 3rd time's a charm, right? If at first you don't succeed, try again. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready, it's called La La Land by Bryce Vine. And I know all the words to the entire song. I love Bryce Vine. But the only line that was sticking out to me the entire time was, hey baby, waste your time with me in California. And then I was channeling California is calling. So I don't know if maybe you've been getting calls from California. I know I had some weird random calls at a weird time of night yesterday that I didn't pick up. It was a California number. Yeah, so you could be looking at employment or jobs maybe based in California, or just know somebody from California. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so Libra, 1st house. So the 1st house is Libra, right? So that'd be like your sun in the 1st house. And it's interesting because with this card, this is underlying energy. It's more like your underlying energy. And you see there's like a little baby in there. So it's like the birth, the creation of something. Some of you could be having children. But this is more about you. Your 1st house is representative just like when you're born, you know, on the 365-day wheel of the Zodiac. And, you know, push you into whichever sign that you're in. I'm trying to think. So underlying energy. So this is like definitely Libra. Top of the deck, we've got the moon. Also want to check your moon. So this is more like your sun sign. You want to check your moon sign. And wherever your moon sign is in your natal chart, check out that house and read up about it. Where is your moon within your natal chart? Not only check out that house, but also check out those readings. Like, for instance, you could have a Gemini moon. I'm looking at 10:10 on the clock. My clock is wrong, but I see 10:10 on the clock. So you might want to look up angel number 1010. But yeah, look into your moon on your natal chart, and maybe watch those readings for whatever your moon sign is. Because that, I feel like, can have a significant meaning for you for the year of 2024. Now, one other thing that you might want to look into is like the moon cycles this year. You know, start aligning yourself with the moon more. Might be important for you. And then speaking of moons, this is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. What do we have for Libra, please, spirits, for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, for the greater good? Underneath the deck, we've got full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. So take inspired action towards something If you feel that the time is right and you feel that you should spring into action, make that call, send that text message, send that email, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do in order to take inspired action and get what it is that you want. It's not going to happen if you just sit there, right? Also, be humble. You know, put the ego aside. Be grateful and gracious for what's offered to you or what's given to you or what's coming to you. Or, you know, if it's you approaching somebody, be humble towards their answer towards you. You know, if you're taking an inspired action towards something, be humble about the results. You could still potentially get what it is that you want, but, you know, you don't need to gloat. You don't need to, I told you so, I knew it, you know, anything like that. Be humble about your blessings. Be humble about, just be humble in general. Nobody likes a braggadocious. Nobody likes a know-it-all. Okay, this is the Herbcrafters Tarot. What do we have for Libra, please? For their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Oh, also, you could have Leo in your chart and or Virgo in your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does. Also, like if you're journaling any of this, I always recommend it for these prediction spreads. But if you journal at all, you might want to find, if we have a first quarter moon in Leo anywhere throughout the year, and then a full moon in Virgo, you might want to write, you know, be humble and take inspired action down during those days. Underneath the deck, the energy going into this, because I am going to shuffle this out, is the Ten of Swords, Ten of Air. That's your energy, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is something is over. Something is done. It's not coming back. It's completely over with, right? I always see this card, I'm like, done, 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 done. Could have had to do with communication. Could have had to do with, you know, anything. Any type of correspondence, or, you know, it could be a relationship, it could be work, it could be something like that, where you were communicating to each other, but it's over. It's completely finished. Alfalfa, done. But that's 2020. It's like the year. It just could be the year in general, because at the time of recording this, we just had the new year. So this could also just be talking about, you know, 2023 being left in the past, and now we're moving on. What do we have for Libra, please? One card for Libra, please. Thank you. Five of Fire. Underneath the deck, we've got the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. It's interesting because this is the third time I've tried to do this spread. And the first time there was the Haya, the Page of Earth as well. And that's linden, which I believe is a type of like branch. It's very durable. The Page of Pentacles, so the underlying energy, there's like some message coming in or a plan that you're going to be making. Pages are messengers. They're usually younger. It doesn't have to be. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, or I'm sorry, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or you could have that somewhere in your chart. But I feel like this is like somebody coming in with a message. And you could be like putting your guard up. Or you may be wanting to deliver a message even. It's like there could, and it's because it's for the whole year. So I feel like there's something where you may get a message of something, or you may have found something out. And so you could potentially be building up a wall, like be guarding yourself from. It could be something, someone. Trying to think like what I'm feeling off of this card, because then we've got the Five of Fire. So Fire is wands. Wands are all about passion. This could be passion towards a person. This could be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, whatever. But it's like there's competition. It's 5. There could be a group of 5. It could be 5 people at work, 5 family members, 5 friends, you know, something like that. But there's competition. That's what this is about. Fighting, bickering. It's not so serious, but it's something that you're fighting for. And that's what you could be guarded about. You may be guarding your position, defending yourself. We've got linden and black cohosh. So maybe incorporate those into your year some way, somehow, and bring in some good luck. It'll help you guard or bring in whatever, you know, maybe it's not even guarding. Maybe that's like to catch something or to separate yourself. It could be either to catch something or separate yourself from something. You could be separating yourself from some kind of negativity, which is healthy. Or maybe you're building something. You could just be like, you could be building some kind of, you've gotten like a message to build something. I don't know where this is coming from. All right, underneath the deck, we've got number 40, Psychic Protection for Magickal Spellcards. So you could be 40 years old or be dealing with somebody who is. 4+ 0. So I was just talking about building something. Now I'm getting building a home. Because 4 + 0 = 4, and that talks about stability, foundation, like the 4 corners of a home, an apartment, like a, you know, office building or something like that. But if you're like building, and then I said protection too, and look, it's psychic protection. Like you're wanting to protect yourself from something. So, around me now, shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. Yeah, it's like you get this message and you decide that you want to kind of separate and protect yourself from something. So you may build a home, build a house, build a gate around your house, something like that. Because you're tired of all the fighting. You're tired of people in your business. But it's like you want to be humble about it. Take the inspired action. All right. So, top of the deck. Wisdom. I like this for you. This is really interesting. So, welcome, you know, all of my returning subscribers. You guys know this about me. I've got a lot of Libra in my chart. And it's interesting because I was doing some spell work over the last cold moon, and an owl came up. Like, with the remains of my spell work, and it looked like an owl, and that stands for knowledge, wisdom, like that things are going right, wealth, prosperity, and all of that. And then, you know, for my new subscribers or those who haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button, and also that little notification bell. That way you'll get notified for all of my upcoming content. Thank you so much. Love you guys. So we've got wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So on a Wednesday, on a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. So in the second reading that I was doing for you, the study card came up. Study, and I think it was like peace or something. And it's like, I feel like that psychic protection is because what you want is peace. Peace of mind. Peace of, like, a sense of security. Maybe that's why you want, like, to build a gate or a, you know, a wall, like around a home or something like that. Because you're looking for protection. You're just looking for peace of mind. Or maybe it doesn't have to be a home. You're just, like, putting up a wall because you want this peace of mind. Why? For wisdom. Like, you're wanting to stay to yourself. You don't want everybody in your business. Also, you could be studying, like, the occult, esoteric arts, you know, metaphysical arts. And that's where psychic protection comes in, because, you know, you get into those fields and you have to protect yourself from the dark side of things too, you know, the dark arts. All is definitely real when it comes to those sciences and arts. What's the Chakra Insight Oracle? Oh, you know, so I'm getting with the first house. You might want to look into your first house, Libra, and just look up the characteristics. Like, many of you probably already know, like, Libras are notorious for, you know, overthinking, being flirtatious, but also being very wise and knowledgeable, because, like, your sign is the scales. It's all about justice. You're very fair. Or you try to be very fair. If you're hearing weird sounds, that's my teenage daughter being strange. I have no idea what she's doing. Alright, underneath the deck for Chakra Insight Oracle, self-esteem, number 21. So, I feel like you're going to be working on your self-esteem, which is great. You know, that could be you building up, like this could be what you're building up, is your self-esteem. And it's through the wisdom that you've gained through, you know, any kind of knowledge. It's from you putting up that psychic protection, getting your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-love, self-worth, and pride back. The 21st could be significant for you in any month. It doesn't matter. It just could be a significant number, an age. Also, 2 + 1 = 3, and 3 is about celebration and waiting for your ships to come in and working together, like in a partnership, or even a marriage, you know, like leveling up. It can also mean heartbreak, you know, but I feel like this is in a much more positive type of sense. Top of the deck. Yeah, because number 32, you've got self-expression. I love this actually with the self-esteem card, because it's like self-esteem and self-expression. You're using your voice. You're speaking up for yourself. It's vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. So you're learning how to use your voice to be able to stick up for yourself and really build that self-esteem. Blue could be significant for you. That's the throat chakra. Also, number 32, so somebody could be 32 years old. It could be a significant number for you for some reason. Also, 3 + 2 = 5, and 5 is a change of direction. So you could be switching something up. It could be anything throughout the year, right? It could be where you live, your home, your stability, your foundation. It could be, you building up your personal boundaries, for psychic protection, taking the inspired action to defend yourself, to stick up for yourself, work on your self-esteem. I feel like, you're tired of all this fighting. You don't want to fight, but you do have to defend, and you have to be humble about this too. You're very wise. I do know that, Libra. Okay, what else do we have for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra? Crystal message cards. Ooh, came right out. I like this. Okay, so this makes sense. So we're going to start with, underneath the deck, we've got blue lace agate for communication. And I don't have one near me, but I know I've got it somewhere. But this makes sense why the self-expression card came out, because again, that's all about, I told you that's like the throat chakra, and that's all about communication. And actually, that's funny, the blue lace agate is on the top of the box too. Blue lace agate is the crystal for communication, speaking your truth. If you have I can't even talk. If you have difficulty expressing yourself due to fear or self-doubt, blue lace agate can be of assistance. For public speakers, orators, and teachers, blue lace agate can help you get your work out to the masses and reach a bigger audience. Health-wise, it can be used for the treatment of thyroid conditions, laryngitis, strep throat, sore throat, and speech impediments. Affirmation, I always have the courage and ability to express my authentic self. So, go get yourself some blue lace agate. Go, with these cards specifically, I always say, you know, go to your local metaphysical shop if you don't have the stone yourself, and pick it up, put it on your altar, keep it there throughout the year, wear it in a necklace and a bracelet, earrings, however you wear your jewelry, put it in a pocket. It does not matter. But have it around you somewhere, just so you can honor, you know, these stones, this card, this reading, whatever, and bring in good luck for you, so that you can, for yourself, for this reading, work on your communication, your self-expression. That's why it's coming out here, up here as well. Then we've got Picasso stone. Ooh, artistry. This is beautiful. So some of you guys are very creative. You guys are artists in your own right. You could be musicians. You could be painters. You could be, you know, just any kind of creative. Content creators even, you know. Named after the famous artist, Picasso stone resembles brush strokes in an abstract painting. It helps you acknowledge and value your artistic talent and encourages you to express yourself in your own unique way. Picasso stone promotes innovation, creativity, and thinking outside of the box. Affirmation, I embrace my artistic ability and creative talent. There are gifts I have to share with the world that only I can provide. I love this because, again, we're talking about self-expression here and self-esteem. And it's like you have to build yourself up in order to get that out, right? I feel like you're being wise about this. You know, I feel like for some of you, you guys realize that it's not as easy. It's not as simple as just putting something out there, because once you have put yourself out there, you can now be a target for things like psychic attacks. You know, people projecting on you constantly, telling you what you should be like, what you should do, you know, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. So this is where that protection is coming in. But you're very wise about this, and this is why you're taking inspired action to build up your protections, you know, but you're humble about it all too. Yeah, definitely look at your first house, characteristics, learn more about yourself, your natal chart, and then also check out your moon. Where is your moon sign? And then go check out those readings as well. All right. Now let's get our notes from the universe on love and connection, and we will wrap this up. These were already pre-shuffled, but I always make sure to shuffle on camera just so you guys see it happening. Okay. This is funny because this card came out during the first time I was trying to read for you. So this is a reoccurring message. Forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, love the universe. So remember to forgive, not just others, but also yourself. I mean, I feel like this is a strong message to forgive someone or forgive people from your past, you know, but I also feel like for many of you, there's things that you need to forgive yourself for so that you can move forward. You can't even forgive others if you're not able to forgive yourself. So forgive is very, very important. Then top of the deck, we have got no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Comparisons are odious because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case. Between me and you, love the universe. So, who are you comparing? Or who are you comparing yourself to? Because no two flowers are ever the same. Everybody is unique in their own way. And this is where, again, this is that self-expression, the self-esteem. You know, the artistry, you are the master and creator of your own canvas, right? You're never going to create the same exact thing as everybody else. No musician, you know, you guys can always, like, I say you guys, no musician can sound exactly the same as another, right? You can play the same notes, but there's always just that something where it's different, right? And I feel like you're starting to learn that, you know that. you're realizing that you don't need to be like everybody else. You've got something to give to the world that's completely unlike everybody else. But again, you know that putting yourself out there is going to make you a target for things. That's why you're building up your defenses. Psychic protection is important to you, but so is your own self-expression and building up your own self-esteem through your art, through your craft, through whatever it is that you're putting out there. Just don't compare yourself. And also remember, don't compare others, you know, because that takes away their true beauty, their true value of who they are as a person as well. But you're wise. You should know this. And I think if you don't know this, this is what you're going to be learning throughout the year. Just know to forgive yourself for any maybe assumptions or presumptions that you've made in the past. Communicate this. Take the inspire action and be humble about it when you do. So that's what I have for you for what's in store for 2024, Libra. If this brought any kind of answers, clarity, or insight, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. If you're interested in your own personal reading, make sure you reach out to me. I do the personals. I also have the annual projection, you know, for 2024, like I told you about earlier. But I have all of my contact information in the description below this video as well. And as you know, it's Together We Grow. I always love sharing this time and your energy with you. I look forward to reading for you again in the near future. But I hope that you guys have a happy new year, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Libra.